Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This time I'm going to be doing a how to draw video instead of a let's draw video. Today we're going to be doing a how to draw your own pony video. I really want to do this because I've noticed a lot of people on the internet like making their own original character ponies, and I think it's so cool. So I'm going to show you how to do this and hopefully get it to where you can make your own from imagination. So I'm going to be giving the dimensions of the pony. Once you practice, using these dimensions, you'll be able to memorize it and come up with your own. I'm using a Prismacolor color pencil, and I like drawing with these because regular number 2 pencils smear a lot. So first, what we're going to do is draw our pony's head. Now the first thing I want to point out is that the height of the pony is about 3 heads tall. If you're drawing the pony's head this big, just keep in mind that you're drawing the pony 3 heads big. If you do this to practice or to visualize how tall the pony is, then this will help. The next part of the pony we're going to be drawing is the body. Now, we're going to be drawing a pony looking at it from the side, but the head's going to be looking a little bit towards us, like semi-profile, I don't know what that's called. Basically, the head is turned a little bit this way, but the body's going to be the side. That's kind of a typical pose that you see. About mid part of the head is where the front of the neck starts, and then the back of the neck connects to this back part of the circle. And the body, since the neck starts at about midway of the head, that's where the body starts too. The body, the size is very small. It's maybe a little bit more than 1 head's length. So if you look at it this way, it's only slightly longer than 1 head's length. Even if you make it 1 head long, which is about to here, I think it would still look alright. So there's the body. And the legs are pretty simple. Also, the height of the body is less than 1 head length. If you can see, this is 1 head, and this is the top of the head, this is the bottom. The body is not even 1 head's length thick. So the legs are a little bit longer than 1 head's length. If you can see where everything is right here and kind of memorize that, it's easy to remember. The legs start out pretty skinny up at the top here, and then they bell out at the bottom. I'm sure everybody's noticed. We're going to add the back front leg. This pony is going to be, she's going to be posing with her hoof up. The first joint of their leg is pretty high, maybe up here, not at the middle. So then the hoof, since the legs bell out, the hoofs are pretty big. And there's her elbow. God, I made the head really big, I think. Is that right? Maybe not as wide. So the back legs, the heel of the pony starts just below the actual body, and then comes down and bells out like the front legs. This front line where it shows the knee is quite straight. So when they're just standing there, it's really straight. It's only just kind of a curve. The knee is right here, but if the pony is just standing up straight, then the line is really straight. So for now, we'll just draw that straight. And then this back line kind of curves around the butt, and then it goes down into the heel. And this line goes in front of the heel. And the heel comes down, the leg comes out. Okay. Just drawing the back leg. Then the pony's back kind of curves down like this, and then back up. There we go. There's the pony body. Now for the face. So wherever you have your guidelines, which are these two lines here, it basically just shows what direction the face is pointing. This line is showing the pony is looking that way, but a little bit towards us. And this line is showing, this little dipped line is showing that the head is tilted slightly down, which is normally a regular standing pose, because normal, animals, humans have their heads slightly tilted down at a relaxed pose, at least it's usually how it is. So from here, in order to make the nose, we continue this line out this way, only slightly farther than the edge of our head, only slightly. Just curves and then connects down with the rest of the head. And then this side of the eye continues from this nose bridge all the way up and just kind of turns into the eye on that side. This is a really common pose that you see. Now this eye on this side goes down farther than this horizontal guideline by just a little bit. That's just how I use the guidelines. Can you tell I'm not professionally trained? And the mouth is a little bit awkward to me. Like it just looks like slapped on there. But I mean, this is the style and it ends up working in the animation, but like when I first saw their smile, the smile just like a line on this, I don't know, it just bugged me. But now the style really, really has grown on me. From this point, you can customize your pony however you want. Don't forget the cutie mark. I always forget the cutie mark when I'm drawing a pony, and it'll be so cute and I'll have the most awesome hair, and I'll think of color schemes with the hair and the body, and I get too excited and I color the body and I go, oh, I forgot the cutie mark. How about something simple? Yeah, that's simple, alright. That looks really cheesy. Okay, so I made a really bad cutie mark. I mean, it's okay, I just don't like it. I was just gonna point out that the tail starts there. It starts after the spine starts to curve down. Then that's where you put the tail. And you can make the tail however you want. Short, long, curly, straight. What should I have this pony? So I think this pony will be an employee of Sugar Cube Corner. The ears start around here. The ears are about as big as the eyes. So if you look at the eye shape and you duplicate that for the ears, that's how big they are on a regular My Little Pony. Not like a princess one. Princess ponies have smaller ears. I mean, those are totally different altogether. And don't forget the ear on the other side. But if you draw the hair the way most My Little Ponies have their hair, then that ear is probably going to be covered. The one thing to keep in mind when you are drawing the hair is that it grows like a mohawk. So it starts like above the top of the eyes, probably around the top of the ear, around here. And it grows like that. And it's like a mohawk that goes all the way down the back. For example, if you're going to make the hair go to one side, you have to go like this. don't forget to show all of this hair, even if it's going to the other side. There we go. Since the hair grows all the way down the back, you always want to show the hair over here in some way. Now I'm going to go in and color the pony I just made. What I recommend doing, if you want to make ponies that pop, definitely use complementary colors. Complementary colors, for those of you who don't know, are colors that are opposites of each other on the color wheel. Actually, I happen to have one right here. For example, if you're making a pony with a yellow body and you gave her purple hair, the contrast would really make it pop. Same thing with like this orange and green. So as you can see, I went ahead and started coloring, and I came back to show what I do to color the eyes. So what I do is I take the lightest shade that I'm going to work with first and draw the outside of the eye. And the eyes are very, very big and anime-like, very anime-like. They take up almost the entire eyeball, and there's very little white on the outsides. There's always a huge circle of light shining right on the eye, and it's almost about as big as the pupil. And leaving that shiny part blank, unless you have white gouache, keep this open and uncolored. And then we go in with our darker. The dark pink will be process red. What kind of color name is process red? This doesn't look like a hot dog to me. Then you go in with your darker color for the eye, and you only use this dark color at the top of the iris and make it fade as you go down. Oh, that looks so fun. So I'm coming in with black, and I like to outline around the light spot just so I know that I'm not going to color into it. And then with black, outline the top lid, just the top lid in black with a very thin, clean line going around the eye. And the black also continues up from this nose bridge. With black, it continues up once it turns into the eye. See that, kids? Then the top lid, the black on the top lid stops where the eyelashes are. A lot of ponies will have different shaped eyelids and eyelashes. That adds to their own personal characteristics. For example, Rainbow Dash, since she's kind of a tomboy and not really girly, her eyelashes are very just straight lines. And they just come out 3 straight lines because she doesn't have time for mascara or fake lashes like Rarity. Some ponies have bottom lashes, and if you want to make bottom lashes, just draw them right in. You don't need to draw the bottom lid. Just add them right in there. Now, once you add the eyes, it just totally gives it life. Yay! Happy pony. So, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you followed along, or if not, at least learned something. If there are any videos that you'd like me to do, anything either pony related or not pony related, definitely let me know in the comments section. I read all the comments. If you did follow along or you're planning on following along, I'd really like to see how your pictures turned out. So take a picture and either post it on Twitter or my Facebook page. I really like hearing what you guys have to say and what you think. So definitely let me know. From here on, I'm going to be making a new video every week. A new how to draw video. Occasionally I'll have let's draw videos. Alright, I don't think there's anything more I can add to this. Can we please get a daisy sandwich? Just one daisy sandwich. You know, Apple Bloom, this could be you if you don't calm down.